An application from either side?
There are not flight risks. Your Honor, the first and second accused have medical issues. They have also been the guests of the state for the last 3 days. Suffering from the mischievous prior behavior of Friday arrests. Even the court can actually observe, when you have a look at the second accused, it's over 70 years. And taking into account that the kind of job they do is voluntary. Just being trustees of War Memorial Hospital, they earn nothing. If they're lucky, maybe a cup of tea when they go for a meeting. And now they're ending up in the dock. It's quite an unfortunate situation. So I urge the court to take into account the age of the accused persons, their medical issues. In fact, I have one of the documents from my doctor, if it can assist the court. As for the first accused, the second accused is self-evident even on the face of it. Even now he has carried drugs with him. They are even lucky that I have been involved in taking doctors to the Central Police Station Friday, Saturday, and yesterday, just to keep an eye on their health. So, Your Honor, I humbly pray for lenient bond terms. They are willing to abide by the court's requirement. They are resident in Nakuru. Their families are in Nakuru. The second accused, a grandfather. Thank you, Your Honor. I'll leave the other chance to the other colleagues to contribute.
Your Honor, I reiterate the submissions of my senior colleague, Mr. Aminga. And for the record, Your Honor, prior to the mischievous arrest on Friday, I was, thank you.
I donated my time.
Thank you, Your Honor, for that. I would also say that I reiterate the submissions by my senior Mr. Aminga. For the record, prior to the mischievous arrest on Friday, the first and second accused had presented themselves to the CID, recorded statements, and they were released, only to be invaded on Friday, wee hours of the morning, and put in custody. The first accused, Your Honor, other than being a director, is also a medical doctor. He will serve the country better well out, and we pray that you admit them to cash bail them. The rest we say about the timing of the arrest, the better, because there is a reason why the arrest was done on Friday, because the civil case is coming tomorrow before Justice Odeni. That was the only reason they were arrested, to create a defense in a civil case which is coming tomorrow. I pray that you admit them to cash bail. They are not a flight risk. In fact, all of them are retired senior citizens, so they should be accorded that respect.
Yes, here with my senior counsel, Mr. Mawani, the third accused person. Your Honor, we associate ourselves with the sentiments put forward by the counsel for the first and second accused persons. Just to add on, that in fact the third accused person had already been given a cash bail of 50,000. We request that the same. A copy is here for the court. It is. He has been refunded. So he will be requesting if the court can adopt that and release the third accused person on similar terms. He has actually brought himself before the court. He is not of any flight risk. He is a man of a family here in Nakuru, and he has agreed to be bound by the terms, and he undertakes to avail himself to court whenever the matter comes up. So that's what we have.
Together with Mr. Ochobatai, the benefit of sitting next to the prosecutor is that they are whispered that they are not opposed to. Maybe we can reduce the workload of the court. And we move on and they give us more time. And we are able to catch save on time.
Yes, sure. It does assist. I also associate myself with the submissions of counsel for the first, second, and third accused persons. The fourth accused person is a Deputy Director of Land Administration, while the fifth accused person is an Assistant Director of Land Administration. The two are almost retiring, and they are senior civil servants. Your Honor, I would request the court to consider releasing the accused persons on cash bail. Your Honor, the fourth and fifth accused persons, they only face one count. Only one count, Your Honor. And considering that the third accused person was released on police cash bail of 50,000, I will urge the court to consider releasing my senior is urging that the court consider releasing them on a less amount. That's all. Thank you.
Yes, Kiptun is my name. For the fourth and fifth accused, appearing together with Mr. Doby. Mine is simple. I associate myself fully with the submissions of my learned seniors, in praying for bail for all the accused persons, but specifically fifth, fourth, and fifth. Similarly, I also confirm what Mr. Mary said, that the whispers from the prosecution is that they are not opposing to bond, which is good because they acknowledge that that is the rights of the accused persons. We urge you, Your Honor, to admit the accused persons on cash bail to make your work and our work easier for purposes of administration of justice. Thank you.
Had the sentiments of our country, and I believe all of us are alive to Article 49(1)(h) on bail and bond. And after consultation with our investigators, we are not objecting to bond. However, we would urge this court to go through the bail and bond guidelines, clause 3D, that assists this court in making the decision on whether to grant bond terms and what bond terms. Your Honor, we believe the same should be commensurate to the charges they are facing before this court. And I believe I've heard all councils indicate that they're supposed to get cash bail, which other councils are preferring even lower than 50,000. Your Honor, we believe the same is not sufficient. We would urge this court to do a bond term that is commensurate to the charges before this court. That is all, Your Honor. We are guided.
To confirm, the second accused is a Kenyan citizen as indicated in the charge sheet. Was not from. I wanted to confirm from the state. Is that the position? All right, thank you. What had you supplied to the accused persons, Ms. Lena? Have you given the witness statements and documentary evidence? Yes. You not even supplied the copy of the charge sheet? Can mention date? 5th of February is convenient. The hearing date? Is the 31st July convenient for hearing?
Is it possible we have consecutive dates? I've seen the list of witnesses.
Yeah.
About 27.
Okay. Mr. Wanyuike, can you give them consecutive dates? Yeah. Do we have an earlier date, Mr. Wanyuike, in the diary? It's not 10 months, 6 months rather. So the hearing dates are on? So we check the 3 days for a start?
Yes.
So 31st, the other dates, Mr. Wanyuike? 5th of February for retrial, the prosecution to supply to the defense advocates all witness statements plus all documentary evidence to be relied upon by the state hearing on 30th July, 5th and 7th of August. So the defense team applied for the accused person to be admitted to bond terms. The application was not opposed by the state, and indeed the court is in agreement that in absence of an objection or justification, the accused persons are entitled to bond. So considering the offenses herein, the bond terms are set as follows. The first, second and third accused who are faced with more offenses are admitted to bond of Kenyan shillings 2 million plus 1 Kenyan surety of similar amount. Alternative cash bail is 1 million. For the fourth and fifth accused persons, they are admitted to bond of Kenyan shillings 500,000 plus 1 Kenyan surety of similar amount. Alternative cash bail is 300,000. Otherwise, they be remanded in custody. Those are the orders of the court.
But